October the 1st, 1879. It seems that I lost the Senate elections. I didn't really had any high hopes anyway. I do believe I've achieved enough for a lifetime, but I cannot help but wonder, what would France have done without me? Yes, first that wine disease, then the rabies. And to think that my teachers would not believe in my abilities because I flunked chemistry. It seems only yesterday when I saved that boy's life, and many others to come. How is your son doing, madame?
A bit better, my lord. I'm so thankful for all the time you gave to me.
I'm grateful to you as well, for were it not for your sick son, I would have never found a cure for the rabies.
Thank you so much.
Poor boy was bedridden for days. Lucky him, I answered his mother's plea. Thanks to that, I found a cure. If I must say, it would only be reasonable to assume that my greatest contribution to man has been my legacy, the pasteurization. Great way to immortalize myself, huh? I should honor Napoleon III for charging me with getting rid of the wine disease. No one knew what was causing wine to spoil much faster than it should. No one but me, of course. I spent days inside my lab and found out that microorganisms infected France's most used beverage. I also found out that heating to 55 degrees Celsius for several minutes kills every harmful pathogen. This is what people now know as pasteurization. To top it off, I unveiled that this process is not only necessary for wine consumption, but for beer and milk as well. I certainly showed them. I demonstrated to the press how wrong they were. I remember how they patronized me and called me crazy. I can still hear their voices. I am at the edge of mystery, and the veil is getting thinner and thinner.
I'm afraid the experiments you hold, Mr. Pasteur, will turn against you. The world into which you wish to take us is really too fantastic.
It pains me to say it, but society is plagued by the worst pathogen of all, ignorance. Nevertheless, I know that science and peace will triumph over ignorance and war. The world was certainly against me. Nevertheless, I triumphed, and I've become someone that people will remember. The name Louis Pasteur shall never cease to exist. Now that I think of it, I really have done enough for a lifetime. I think I should really consider retirement. I also helped prove wrong spontaneous generation. Ha! What a terrible misconception people had about life. Never will this doctrine recover from the mortal blow struck by my simple experiment. In the end, one must work. I have done what I could. I will only leave this last piece of knowledge. Science knows no country, because knowledge belongs to humanity and is the torch which illuminates our world. Science is the highest personification of the nation, because that nation will remain the first which carries the furthest the works of thought and intelligence. Yours truly, Louis Pasteur.